Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between Mexico and Anaheim. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Single guy.
Charlie Blackmon is at the plate. As he looks at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. Holiday has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Batting second here tonight.
Stepping up now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And this is past the shortstop groove for a base hit. Standing in, Daniel Murphy. Man at first for him following the one-out single. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gung. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Granderson will get it in quickly, and that'll hold the runner at third base.
Batting fifth.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ken Griffey.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. A bullet to first base. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. In the dirt and block behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for. And striding in now is the center fielder Curtis.
Leading off with a 51. Center field.
Nelson Cruz will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Nelson Cruz.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one. A sinker over the outside corner for strike two. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 3-2 one more time. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
Batting second. Second baseman. Babe Zinn.
Babe Zinn comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Stepping in, Reggie Jackson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now another 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikes. Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Reggie has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
The catcher, number 13.
First
Salvador
pitch on
Perez.
its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reggie is in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Steven Matz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's dead center for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Here's the 2-1 now to Holliday. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Here it is on 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. The windup and the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Buster Posey is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here it comes. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gong in foul ground. He's got it one away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Jackson on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Reggie going back at the track. A leap, and oh wow, a great effort to. Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
And he gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Jung-ho Gong.
And he'll try and knock it down at short, but it gets on by him. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. The pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Center fielder.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Digging in for his second at bat, Babe Zinn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little change up, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another change up.
Pitch on the way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. He'll get it into second. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The right fielder
Ready now, Reggie Jackson. 0 for 1 here in the early going, and that's by him. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. Digging in to try it again. Matt Holliday trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Throw on to second. At the plate, Jung-ho Gong. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Third baseman, Jung-ho Gong.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. So coming to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed by Griffey as Junior's gone for the first out of the inning.
Shortstop,
Cesar Hernandez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. This is flared out towards second to Drew for one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman Anthony.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And a rather easy first out. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Buster Posey.
And no swing apparently. Ball one. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Line drive to center field, and Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So a runner at first with one man gone, and standing in is the shortstop, Stephen Drew. Too high, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A tough sinker on the inside corner. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The batter,
trying to pick things up where he left off. Jung-Ho Kang. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Perez recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Drew onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive. Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Holiday is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Steven Matz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Noah Syndergaard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Pitcher, Noah
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. The pitch. And that misses 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A sinker over the outside corner for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Right fielder number 23.
Into the windup and the pitch. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Ready once again, Babe Zinn. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Reggie Jackson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball one. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for...
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Ready for another shot now, Matt Holliday. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 2 on his line thus
Leading
far.
off for Mexico, right fielder Charlie.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
That one's in there. 3-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Jackson has a read on it. 1 down. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. In the air to left field and deep. Back on this one is Holliday, but he's going to run out of real estate as that one is gone. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Daniel Murphy.
And that's in there for strike one.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Third baseman number 16.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Drew's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Ready once again, Buster Posey. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now. Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of the struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
Late that time for a strike. To 2-2 now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Hit hard back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there, strike 1.
Well, that's another.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Cesar Hernandez is the second out in the 7th inning. Eric Hosmer is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going. There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying he's going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Salvador Perez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Hit down the third base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the 1. Ready for another shot now. Jung-Ho Kang. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Noah Syndergaard. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Starling Marte will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Ball one. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning. That's not bad. I'll take it all day.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Hard sinker misses 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The throw into second. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Nelson Cruz.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again. Babe Zinn. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball towards the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Make it 5-1. Ready now, Matt Holliday. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Murphy has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Brad Brock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Andre Ethier. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to look back at that swing when he's reviewing the video of his at-bats tomorrow.
And there's a swing and a miss by Ethier. He falls behind 0-2 now. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo King. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Daniel Murphy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Hit in the air out to center field. Reggie moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Sean Doolittle is on to pitch out of the pitching. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
First baseman, Anthony.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got ball called.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Buster Posey stands in as he looks at a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here's another 0-2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Well, that's what you...
Left field and deep. Griffey going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Gun. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 1 away. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base. Now in the box, Brad Brock. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Roberto Ozuna is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Nelson Cruz stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. First pitch on its way. Babe Zinn is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. Griffey is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the... Jordan Walden comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Jung-Ho Gun is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
If you've got a good fastball, it can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it. That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And this is taken in by Holiday. 1 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground here for Drew. They could get 2 here. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eric Hosmer comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player.
6대1. 첫팔 이겼고. 에휴, 6점밖에 안 오르네. 이거 선물 좀 들어오셨나요? 뭐 만스톱에 눈에 좋았다. 만스톱에 뭐냐 그 10개짜리 팩 왜 난 안 오지? 저는 왜 안 온지 모르겠네. 현재 945점. 담배 한 대 피겠습니다. 야, 안 걸리네. 걸렸다. 선수 쩌는 애들이랑 만나네. 큰일 났다. 홈런이 무서워 나는. 내 스케드가 너무 꾸지다. 고드가 4명에.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between Florida and Anaheim. Going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Kyle Lewis is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Takes a curveball right on the corner. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now.
The right fielder, number 2, Melvin Upton Jr.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Zinn ranging into shallow right. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, 44. Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the ship. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And striding in now is the center fielder Curtis Granderson to start the bottom of inning number 1.
Center fielder Curtis
in there for strike 1, 0-1. Nelson Cruz will come on as a pinch hitter.
Nelson Cruz.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Batting second. Second baseman.
Babe Zinn comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take. Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And that misses. 2-1. Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
There's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Reggie Jackson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Batting fourth.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Matt Holliday is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
2구는 치면 안 돼. 2군
And
치면 안
Holliday
돼.
will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. From the stretch. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant will be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Chris Bryant.
초구 치네.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
전반은
Now the pitch.
다 다이아인데 이게 내가 투수가 골드 살체스로 뻗게 하냐고.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
볼로 살짝 이 새끼한테 겁을 줘야 돼. 여기도 던질 수 있다고.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
홈런이다.
Hit hard but foul.
위험한데.
Payoff pitch one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
좋됐다.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting sixth.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Sent on the ground out to second. Zinn fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. And he takes ball 1.
웬만하면 초공 건드리지 마세요.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
조준해서 던지기 때문에 맞춰도 안타될 확률이 적어요. 이런 걸로.
Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And now pitch on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Schwarber on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Here's Buster Posey now.
Buster Posey.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Upton ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. A man at second with 1 down. And standing in is the shortstop, Stephen Drew. And Drew swings and sends this one on the ground to second. Throw to first is going to be in time to get Drew, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Jung-Ho Kang trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Now at the plate, Aaron Sanchez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. You got away with one right there.
And he looks at a ball 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like. All right.
A swing and a miss. That retired. In now, Buster Posey. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
유현진처럼 초구를 힘안 들이고
Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
위험하긴 하지만 한 번 더 컵으로 하나 잡고
Just got a piece up the line, but it's foul, strike one.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
정말 1점 지금 지고 있으니까 급해졌네 마음이. 안이 휘두른 것도 막 휘두르는데 이거 참을 수 있어? 아 참네.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left.
아우
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. In now is Lorenzo Cain. First offering on its way.
Lorenzo Cain.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. A 1-0 delivery. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. 1-1. Here it comes. On the ground here for Drew. They could get two here. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Batting ninth.
The pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Don't want to forget about him. The 0-1 pitch. Cain runs. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
이거 뛰는 거다.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number two. Striding in once again, Kyle Lewis. 0-for-1 here in the early going. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Melvin Upton Jr. would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So stepping in, Melvin Upton Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got two outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Grounded to third. Gung's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. Upton is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out. Digging in to try it again. Reggie Jackson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now. On deck, the power hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. That one's in there. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turn to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
Number 7, Matt
Matt Holliday is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman Anthony Rizzo.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Hit to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard on the ground towards short. And this is past the shortstop Drew for a base hit. Digging in for his second at bat, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Zinn backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
And that misses 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the right, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. On the ground up the middle. He's got it to Drew for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. No problem here, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Buster Posey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And that'll bring up the
16.
versatile Jung-Ho Gung.
Jung-Ho.
Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. A step on the bag for one. Throw across to first. Won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Aaron Sanchez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Buster Posey now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Buster Posey.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
체인지업을 안 속을 때 방법이 있어요, 여러분. 바깥쪽.
Here's the pitch.
바깥쪽 체인지업 한번 다시 던진 다음에
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Posey will take the turn and head for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Cain comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Under it is Rizzo. One away. Digging in now.
초구가 아웃 하나 버렸잖아. 아 여기서 승부차에 띄우네. 번갈아 버리는데.
Madison Bumgarner.
아유 안 버려? 나도 일단 불펜 좀 대기 좀 시켜놓고.
Michael Brantley will get the call here as he'll hit.
Hitting for the pitcher, Bumgarner, number 23, Michael Brantley.
불펜 너무 쓰레기들이라서.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The 0-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Zinn scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Lewis 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Shot toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cody Allen, 6'1" stepping in and ready for another shot. Nelson Cruz, he's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Fielder, Nelson Cruz.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Unfortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two. Ready once again, Babe Zinn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Lewis moving to his right. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over.
스타트 늦게 끊을 때가 있거든요. 그럼 잡혀. 딱 보고 스타트 빨리 뛰면은
He's
지금
on the move again from first. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Lewis into shallow left. 2 down.
스텝 능력치가 80 이상이면은 살짝 늦어도 성공하는데
Digging in, Matt Holliday. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And that. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Right fielder, Melvin.
Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. But this is speared by the first baseman. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here. Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Buster Posey is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
여기서 안쪽 한번 유인구 던지고.
On a good pitch, ties him up there as this is hit on the ground to 3rd. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Glenn Perkins enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching. Glenn.
Paul Goldschmidt is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get fouled. The pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Hit in the air to center field. Kane is under it. 1 away. At the plate, Buster Posey. It was a walk in his last trip. It swung on and hit in the air. After it is Kane. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. From the stretch, Stephen Drew is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. In now is Lorenzo Cain. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Lorenzo Cain.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Zinn retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
The pitcher, number 15.
야, 서로 더럽게 못 치네. 1점 차로.
Stepping in.
꼴려가지고 한 방 맞으면 끝나는데 한 방 맞으면.
Curtis Granderson will pinch hit here, and he's
Curtis Granderson. Now pitching. Tony.
So the
홈런 맞으면 끝이요.
make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-hander. Hunter Pence will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Little chopper back to the mound.
던져 빨리.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Riding in once again, Kyle Lewis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fast.
자, 빠르게 하자.
Dylan Betances.
Now pitching.
Ready once again. Jung-Ho Kang. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a strike called at the knees. Nothing in 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Now here's the pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Got him the slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Tony Watson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Starling Marte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The 1-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 23, Nelson Cruz.
Just gets a piece there at 98 on the gun. It's a foul ball. Fastball called for strike 2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Raisel Iglesias has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
계속적으로 계속 틀려. 아우 짜증나서 이제.
Now a swing and a routine ground ball for Drew at shortstop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. I tried to pull back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1.
예술적인 저기 뭐야. 슬라이드 저 컨트롤로. 제구려. 한 번 더. 예술적인.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty. One man out.
이거 참을 수 있을까? 참을 수 있을까?
Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Gong takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Chris Bryant now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble.
And we'll have to leave it there. As digging in once again, Babe Zinn. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Right side, hit hard. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Kane is under it. And that ends the inning.
이거 타격 옵션에서 타격 쪽에 보면요. PCI 거기서
Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Zinn takes it in. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Digging in to try it again. Buster Posey. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Down and away, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out of play. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
이거 봐라. 선발이 나는 아론 산체스 이런 애로 버티고 있다 진짜. 점수 낮은 놈 같아. 못 쳐. 오우. 12점 올랐다. 956점. 좋아. 여러분, 제 약속 있어가지고요. 갑자기 생겨가지고 다음에 또 다음에 위통 입고 방송하겠습니다. 감사합니다.